Now we're ready to work those buns.
If you grew up in the 80s or 90s, you probably remember workout videos playing in the living room early in the morning. Neon leotards, thigh-high leg warmers, slow hip rolls, and long stretches that felt cinematic. So the question is fair to ask, were these fitness videos just about exercise, or were they quietly selling sex? The 1980s were a strange cultural crossroads. Porn was still taboo and largely hidden behind VHS counters and adult theaters. Cable TV was expanding, but standards were still tight. At the same time, America was obsessed with the body, fitness, aerobics, self-improvement, and discipline. Enter the workout video. Jane Fonda's workout wasn't just successful, it was one of the best-selling VHS tapes of all time. Studios realized something quickly. You could legally sell suggestive imagery if it was wrapped in health, fitness, and self-care. No nudity, no explicit sex, but lots of lingerie camera shots, glossy oiled bodies, tight clothing, breath-heavy instruction, movements that mirrored erotic choreography, and even the music followed the same formula. The background tracks weren't far off from what you'd hear in late-night softcore films of its era. Slow synths, pulsing bass lines, sensual tempos designed to guide rhythm, not just reps. The music wasn't motivating them like a rock anthem. It was hypnotic, looped, almost intimate. It wasn't porn, but it borrowed porn's sonic language the same way it borrowed its visuals. Officially, these tapes were marketed to women. Unofficially, they sold extremely well to men. This was softcore adjacent content that could sit on a Blockbuster shelf, played on daytime TV, or advertised in magazines without stigma. Workout videos exploited a loophole. If it improves your health, it can't be obscene. That logic allowed producers to push boundaries in ways movies and magazines couldn't. The result was a genre that blurred the line between discipline and desire, empowerment and objectification. Was it intentional? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Some instructors genuinely focused on fitness. Others leaned into sex appeal because it sold tapes. Over time, the industry learned exactly how far it could go visually and sonically without crossing the line. These videos quietly trained an entire generation to associate fitness with sex appeal, discipline with desirability, and women's bodies with performance. They weren't porn, but they weren't innocent either. They were a cultural mirror, showing how America learned to hide desire behind productivity. So no, there wasn't porn hidden in workout videos, but there was desire in the lighting, in the movement, and even in the music. Carefully framed, legally sanitized, and commercially perfected. And once you hear it, you can't unhear it.